Greetings, everyone. I am Vinod Kumar S., research scholar from PG and Research Department of Commerce, Patrician College of Arts and Science, Chennai. I am honored to be your master of ceremony for today's grand finale of our 7-day International Faculty Development Program, conducted by PG and Research Department of Commerce in association with IQAC on the topic of Advanced Techniques in Research Methodology. As we gather here, poised on the edge of knowledge and innovation, we embark on the final leg of our journey into AI tools for researchers, guided by the expertise of Dr. Rukshana Banu from Muscat College, Sultanate of Oman. Without further ado, let's dive into the existing lineup of today's session. Let us commence our session with a moment of peace and reflection by Sneha Lydia, research scholar, PG and Research Department of Commerce, Patrician College of Arts and Science, Chennai.
Let us all pray. Our Father in heaven, we have gathered here on the last day of this faculty development program. We thank you, Lord, that you have made to complete all these 6 days successfully and made us come till the last day. By your grace, you have made the end better than the beginning. We continue to surrender today's session into your hands, dear Lord. Take care of the resource persons and the learners who are here. We pray that none of us should go through any kind of disruption throughout the session so that we could get maximum understanding and knowledge and the learnings from our resource person. Father God, into thy loving hands, we continue to surrender everything and especially today's session. Take control and shower your blessings upon us, dear Lord. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
I welcome Dr. D. Unica, Head of the Department, PG and Research Department of Commerce, Patrician College of Arts and Science, Chennai, to welcome the gathering.
Thank you, Vinod. Good evening, one and all present on this virtual platform for the 7 days International FDP. It is indeed my honor and privilege to extend my welcome to all those who have gathered for today's the grand final day of international program. First of all, it is my duty and honor and privilege to welcome our dearest and beloved principal ma'am for this today's program, who has joined us with us to bless us and to felicitate on behalf of the management and the college. Ma'am, we welcome you, and I also extend my sincere welcome to today's resource person. Ma'am, we welcome you, Rukshana ma'am. Though you are very far geographically, the distance is not a problem when it comes connecting us. I thank the technology for bringing you closer with us on the 7 days FDP. Ma'am, thank you for giving your consent and thank you for your willingness to share your knowledge with us. We once again welcome you, ma'am. On this great day, I extend my welcome to all the participants, those who have joined to learn and to enrich your knowledge. I also welcome my colleagues and the team members of Patrician College. Friends, it is you who are making this program a grand success. And my special welcome to all the research scholars who are ready to learn and who are ready to contribute to the growth of the department. Welcome, scholars. And though today is the last day of this 7-day FDP, it is going to be yet another beginning for another FDP, which will come shortly in the near future. Once again, I welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. It's my great pleasure to welcome our beloved principal, ma'am, Dr. Aurokemiri Geeta Das of Patrician College of Arts and Science, Chennai, to felicitate the gathering.
Good evening to one and all present. I, on behalf of our Director and Secretary, Dr. Brother A. Stanislas, our Academic Director, Dr. Fatima Vasant, our Vice Principal, Dr. Ananda Priya, would like to congratulate the Department of Commerce, headed by Dr. Unica, and the team for organizing this wonderful 7-day Advanced Techniques in Research Methodology. And I, on behalf of the management, welcome Dr. Rukshana Banu, Muscat College, Sultanate of Oman, Muscat, for taking up this session on the final day. The 7-day FDP, I know, would have benefited many of the scholars to use advanced technology in their research. As rightly pointed out by Lydia in her prayer, she said that nobody should get distracted for this session, which is happening on the 7th day. My request to all the research scholars and to all the participants is do a focused research. Today, what is lacking is there is no focus, there is no objective, and we just go without any direction. My request to all of you is that you need to have a direction towards the research, and you need to understand what exactly you're going to find. There should be a problem identified, and there should be a solution. And you need to understand how we could go about. And I think this 7 days FDP conducted by the PG Research Department of Commerce, in collaboration with IQAC, will definitely help all the scholars to take a direction in the right way. And I would like to extend my heartiest thanks for Dr. Rukshana Banu for accepting our invitation and joining with us. As Unica ma'am has rightly pointed out, distance doesn't matter. Madam, you are close to our heart because we know you are closely connected with us, not Patrician College, but Dr. Vaidehi, who's your close friend of yours, right from your UG, PG, and MPhil. Today, this collaboration has taken research to greater heights, and geographical boundaries are not exception. And therefore, we have you today. Thank you for accepting and thank you for being with us. And I thank each and every one of the Commerce Department for taking the department to greater heights. And I thank the research scholars for doing a wonderful job. God bless all of us. And thank you once again.
Thank you, ma'am. I welcome Dr. T. Vaidegi, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Commerce, Patrician College of Arts and Science, Chennai, to enlighten us with a comprehensive report encapsulating the essence of our collective learning experience.
Thank you, Vinod. The Faculty Development Program on Advanced Techniques in Research Methodology commenced on 9th April 2024. The inaugural day led by Dr. Vijay Narayanan, Assistant Professor, DG Vaishnav College, Chennai, focused on laying the foundation for effective data preparation strategies. The first day of the FDP on preparing data for analysis provided a solid foundation for participants to embark on their journey towards mastering data preparation techniques. Dr. Vijay Narayanan's insightful guidance and interactive approach ensured an enriching learning experience for all participants. The Faculty Development Program continues its journey on day 2 with a focus on AI-based academic research search engines. Led by Dr. Kavita, Assistant Professor at Guru Nanak College, the session delved into the advancement and applications of artificial intelligence in academic research discovery. Dr. Kavita expertise and engaging presentation style facilitated a productive learning environment, empowering participants with knowledge and strategies to leverage AI for efficient research exploration. Day 3 FDP, Dr. Ganesh, Assistant Professor at St. Mary's College, Kerala, led the session providing insights into advanced functionalities and techniques in MS Excel. We extend our gratitude to Dr. Ganesh for his insightful session and commitment to promoting excellence in MS Excel proficiency among participants. The session fostered interactive discussions and hands-on exercises, allowing participants to apply the advanced techniques learned in real-time scenarios. Dr. Ganesh encouraged active participation and addressed participants' queries to ensure a comprehensive understanding of the topics covered. Day 4 of the Faculty Development Program focused on structural equation modeling in SPSS, aiming to equip participants with the knowledge and skills necessary for conducting advanced statistical analysis and modeling. Mr. Joshua, Assistant Professor at Madras Christian College, provided personalized guidance to address participants' questions and challenges. Day 4 of the FDP on SEM modeling in SPSS provided participants with a comprehensive understanding of STEM concepts and technique within the SPSS environment. Day 5 of the faculty development program centered on the critical interaction of the AI ethics and research tools, addressing the ethical considerations inherent in the use of artificial intelligence in research endeavors. Dr. Mahfoud, Head of Innovation at the Center of Innovation and Technology Transfer, University of Technology and Applied Science from Oman, led the session emphasizing the importance of ethical awareness in AI-driven research. We extend our appreciation to Dr. Mahfoud for his insightful session on AI ethics and its implications for research. Day 6 of the faculty development program focused into the vital domain of research ethics, emphasizing the ethical principles and guidelines essential for conducting responsible and morally upright research endeavors. Dr. Jeshu Jayasudan, Research Coordinator, Head at Marudur Kesari Jain College for Women, Vaniyambadi, led the session with a focus on fostering the culture of integrity and ethical conduct in research. This session provided guidance on maintaining intellectual honesty, citing sources appropriately, and avoiding unethical research practices. Day 7 of the faculty development program designed on the exploration of AI tools for research, aiming to familiarize participants with cutting-edge artificial intelligence technologies and their applications in research domains. Today, Dr. Rukshana Banu, professor from Muscat College, will be highlighting the transformative potential of AI tools in facilitating research innovation and efficiency. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I welcome R. Sunita John, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Commerce, Petrosian College of Arts and Science, Chennai, to introduce our esteemed chief guest.
Thank you. Thank you, Vinod. It's my immense pleasure to introduce Dr. Rukhsana Banu, Sultanate of Oman, Muscat College. It is not enough to describe her because we know Madam from very long time. A brief description about her is she is doctorate from the University of Technology, Malaysia. Academic area of expertise are economics and management. 25 years of teaching experience working at Muscat College since 2007. Teaching experience in both the bachelor and master level. Recognized teacher to teach university, student management and business modules of Muscat College, both bachelor and master levels. Recognized lecturer to teach University of Madras postgraduate and undergraduate programs. Research published in management and economics areas. Participated and presented paper at several international conferences. Her academic qualification is University of Technology, Malaysia, 2015 Doctor of Philosophy in Management. She studied her MPhil from Alangappa University in 2006. She also studied Master of Business Administration in MHRM from the Madras University, India. Madam currently working as Assistant Professor, Department of Business and Accounting since 2010 till present date from Muscat College, Sultanate of Oman. Key areas of teaching expertise of Muscat College, the university has just into a UG module, bachelor level, MHRM, entrepreneurship, strategic management, international business and economics. For PG level, master level management, people management and strategic management. Madam has extreme level of responsibilities taken care in the Muscat College. From the Department of Research, she's a coordinator for Department of Research, academic supervisor, head of the department, chair of the Department of Development Committees. She's also guiding a lot of students in the research and the MPhil students. She is also a supervisor, responsible supervisors in the various project holding in the Muscat College. Her work experience, head of the department in the social senior grade lecture department of corporate economics from 2001 to 2007. Key area of teaching expertise as UG module in the Madras University, PG module in the economics, in the international and corporate economics. Madam has experienced so many higher educations like UK and other universities. She's also a professional member in various institutions. Madam has published n number of research papers. And Madam has also published a book which is named called The Changing Aspect of Entrepreneurship in Economic Development. Madam has also presented multiple research papers in the international and national institutions. Madam has also conducted multi-level of seminars and workshop, which is a key area is how to improve study skill, SPSS, and ethics form. Thank you, Madam, for accepting our invitation. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, now the session is yours.
Thank you for a warm welcome. I wish to extend my sincere gratitude to Patrician College management team, the principal, Dr. Arogya Mary Geeta, and the head of the department, Dr. Yunika, for providing me an opportunity to be a part of International Faculty Development Program. I extend my heartfelt appreciation to Dr. Vaidegi, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Patrician College, for all her efforts to facilitate this opportunity. Thank you, Dr. Vaidegi. Well, good evening to one and all present in this session. Thank you all for showing your interest in exploring something on AI tools for the researchers. I'm delighted to share some of my knowledge and experience on use of the AI tools. Let me share my screen so that, yes, is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
See, to some extent or to a greater extent, I can see we are using AI tools in our life. There are many AI tools which have been generated. Now, as a researcher, we need to focus on those tools which will help us or facilitate our research in a very smooth manner. So here I'm going to introduce some of the AI tools which I feel can help us in some way or other, in the sense to summarize or synthesize our literature review. This is a major part which helps any researcher to understand the basic variables of our study, to define them, to categorize them into dependent and independent variable, or to identify whether it can act as a mediating variable or moderating variable. So many aspects is becoming very simple and easy for us to understand by applying the AI tools. Now, one important thing that you have to keep in mind that these tools are just a guiding principle for us to analyze or to understand certain concepts and come or emerge with a paper. We are not going to I personally do not support on just copying and pasting this in a paper, because this is not the researcher's work. So as Dr. Mahfood yesterday, I was just attended few hours, the ethical aspect is very much important for us. So being ethical is important, and understanding and utilizing these tools to simplify our research so that we can speed up our publication. See, all these years, what has been happening is we take some time to download the articles or view the articles, read them, find out, and write and understand, and then include them in our references or citations or in our paper. It becomes a very difficult task. But now, with an AI tool, it becomes very simple and easy because it gives us the most cited paper, the most reference paper, and it also provides, there are tools which provides us a summary of the whole, say 30 or 40 papers of a research, 30 papers or 40 pages research, the PDF file. Such a huge file, we can just analyze them by understanding the main points or summaries of each page can be generated from AI tool. So let me begin with some of the AI tool. Definitely, you all might have heard about this. I don't know whether I'm going to add some value or not, but at least we can use this platform to understand and share our knowledge and see the usefulness of these tools. One of the basic AI tool, I think this has been told also maybe or talked about it, is Site Assistant. This helps us to read, find, and understand the scientific literature, which by this what happens is we can automatically extract the information from the paper based on the key information like your research question, method, result, or conclusion. Let's look how this tool looks like. So maybe a live example we can see from here. So normally we can you can go and log in and create a page for yourself, or we can just have a free trial, which I will just do it now. I will say I want to go with my Google account. Sorry, just give 2 minutes. Okay, then we can make us activate the free trial. So we can activate and then we can go to the home page. Now it's asking for me to pay because fine. Now so the trial version is activated. We can just start. You can type anything which you want. For example, let me look into the leadership style and its impact on employee engagement. So it's asking me to put my details so that it'll automatically start billing me after 10 days or 20 days. So what I want to tell here is, maybe we'll skip this. If you see this, it's a very good tool, but then you have to pay. Sometimes what happens, we can get the subscription for a month and see how it is working and try to maximize and take all the information that you want from the Site Assistant. Now, don't get disheartened because there are other tools which does the similar activities for us at free. We'll see that. The second one is something called as consensus. Now, this consensus helps us to identify or find a research paper that based on our questions or some keywords that we would like to search for. Okay. This is a free tool where you can search, you can find a research paper and you can get answers. So let's look into it. Can anyone give me any topic that you would like to search on?
Financial literacy, ma'am.
Financial
Literacy.
literacy, okay. How effective is financial literacy at improving consumer behavior? So it is coming automatically. So let me look into it. Fine. So what happens? It's taking to me to an article which is the behavioral and from a journal, e-journal, which is behavioral and experimental finance, and the author name is given and how many times it is cited, and in 2020 or 2014 it is given, and there is even given it is giving me an indication that I can use this article for a meta-analysis. Meta-analysis is a one form of literature review, which we can quantify the analysis by the data that is generated or published by different authors. We can make comparisons. So this is a very big sort of, if you want to understand this, we need to understand certain softwares which we can use on meta-analysis. So now I'm just interested on this paper. I go here. See, it gives me a hint. The takeaway about the abstract is giving, so I can read the abstract, and then the full text is also available. I can see this. Now, one more important thing is that you can make so I can ask certain questions here. How effective is financial literacy at improving consumer behavior? The answer is intervention to improve financial literacy. There explains only 0.1% of variance in financial behavior studied with a weaker effective of low income sample. So you can go and then you can click onto here. You can copy the text, what you want to summarize. And it also helps us to ask certain questions. Add to this, you can do it. You can share site and then you can click onto this and you can download this, and I will tell you that downloaded article where you can take to another AI tool to simplify the understanding of this. So what happens is by doing this, my reading becomes shorter. I can know what information I can take, what are the key points that I can look into it. So this is one of the tool. I will not go much in detail, then I will not be able to complete the presentation on what I want to show. So you can try on this. See, basically all the AI tools is available, open access, and some are paid. Some trial version you can see, and you can also log in through your Google account, and then you can have like an extension also on your Google, so that whenever you want, you can just click on to that website and then you can get it done. So consensus is very good. In fact, you can look around this website and then you can see during your free time, you can look into it. Another very famous or very known website is Elite. This Elite website gives us an opportunity to brainstorm our research and even to some extent helps us in writing. But I'm not sure about plagiarism, because nowadays you can see the Turnitin software that is there, it automatically generates the AI plagiarism, how much it comes, the count, it's automatically generated. Sometimes what happens is with our research student, they generate from AI, the overall percentage of plagiarism will be very minimum, maybe 5 or 10. But when we go to the AI percentage, when we look into the report of AI percentage, it's more like 50% or 60%, which is a misconduct. according to the higher education in Oman. This is a very nice tool. You can sign up and you can look into it, which automatically enables to make our task very simple and easy. Let me go through my Google. So Elicit is very commonly used by most of our students. So it is taking some time to log in. Until it does its work, let's go to very, very useful tool, which I myself love. This is called as Research Rabbit. Now, Research Rabbit helps us to manage the research and it also helps in creating a bibliographies and generate a summary of papers, and it also helps to organize our work over the time. And this Research Rabbit AI tool is also, it's totally free. Okay. I will see what happened to the other one. Did we did we reach to that page? No, I think so. Fine. Uh, So this tool requires you to log in, and you can see how the tool is generating the graphs. It's like similar to our bibliography. And we can read and we can eliminate or we can add, and you can also see the the network or the mapping diagram which is appearing between the authors. You can see from different places, and this helps you to also to some extent generate a paper. From based on this, you can generate a literature review paper which is more easy and simple. But the most important thing is you have to understand this AI website so that you can take maximum benefit from it. See, normally what happens is all the AI tool looks very simple and easy, but when you start working with that particular tool, then it becomes, you need some time to understand so that you can arrange or you can search for the research topic or area based on your research interest. So you can go to this website also and then see. Yes, I think I have a password. I forgot or don't. Let me try. Yes, luckily it is gone in. See, already I have some research done for when I was conducting this session for the doctors here in Oman. They wanted to know about the topic related to sudden cardiac death. So I just did a live, there was 1 hour session only on this. So you can see now, if you give me a topic, I can have a new collection. Can anyone give me any other topic? Yes. Am I audible?
They typed in the chat box, ma'am.
Oh, can you
One
just read?
says risk management, capital structure, or migration.
Okay. So risk management. Okay. Risk management and project success, for example. Sorry, I cannot see the chat box when I'm having my page full open here. So sorry for that. Sincere apologies. Now I can start adding papers. So add papers from where? So I'm asking for adding papers on risk management and project success. Okay, I have to select which specialization. So mostly you can see the PubMed, that is life science and everything, or health economics, you can see from the medical and life science. All subjects, if you put, you can take it, see here. So it's come from 22. So let me add, now I'm just showing you an example. So I'm adding the papers. So I read the abstract and then I select and I add the paper. Maybe this is of my interest. So assume I have added this. Now later also you can add the initial search, not necessary that you have to add all. So this is getting added to cardiac death. Okay. So let me add papers here. So risk management and project success. So search all subjects. So it is searching. So I'm adding here, for example, I'm adding without reading now. Okay. You can later read and see whether this article is of real interest to you. Then you use it for the analysis. So once I add all these, let me close this now. So here the 6 papers which I have selected is got added here. So now what's happening? It is talking about the earlier work. It is talking about these 6 authors, and I'm showing, and I want to see the link content, or I need some other suggestions. So these authors have some 41 authors, which is also their references. It's also showing and exploring. And then what happens is, if I want to see the earlier work. So now see, the 7 or the 6 papers which I have said is getting showing here. So there is a map created, the theme map like thing. You can see the citation within the author. So the most cited author is Ahmed 2022, which is talking about risk management. So I can go to this author and I can see what is written in this. So I can see there is no PDF file available. That is, the full text is not there, but I can read from here and I can generate. So what happens is it easy for me, and then I can download this map and also show my research. So the timeline also I can see, the network diagram also is there. The timeline diagram is there. And you can again go and explore this, because definitely there is a lot of things that you can research and do on this. So Research Rabbit is one of the very nice tool which I liked it. So, and not because I like it, you have to look into it, but it makes our life simple, and it's very interesting to look into it. So Research Rabbit, let's see what happened to this elicit. Sometimes it takes time. So elicit is already here. Okay, fine. So this was initially when it came, it was free. but still I think we can use the free basic version for searching the paper or for extracting the data from the paper. So what you can do is you can start with the basic, and if you're very happy with it and then you want to use it, the advanced level you want to use it, you can take it. So what is your name? So Sana, okay. For maybe for personal. So management. What is your role as an educator? Okay. Again, I can say HRM or behavioral economics. Yeah. Few words that a word that your research do. Okay, fine. I want to understand the beha consumer behavior. Okay. Yes, specific to my research question. Then you would like to hear from, I can say others, and then submit. Okay, done. So now it is taking me to here. So find a paper. Can anyone give me a topic? Cat box, malnutrition. I like the topic on malnutrition. So let me see. Vaidegi, can you please tell me talent management also is very good. So let me take talent management. So I can say talent management. Management and employee retention. Okay. So I want to see whether there is a link between or relation between talent management and employee retention or employee well-being. I can say, or employee development also. So it is searching, it's taking a bit time. Maybe I have not selected a right topic. Talent management and human resource development. So what this tells us is that when we are searching or when we are going to use the AI tool, we should be familiar with what we want to research. As Madam Principal said, that we need to have a focused research. So what is your focus topic? What is your focus area? What is your expertization that you would like to have? Which area you want to expertise? This is very, very important because that is where it shows your research is consistent or not. Okay, now you can see here, one thing what I can see is talent management and key imperative on leadership development. The summary is there. I can also add my search on this on the okay. I can also see a search. What is a key finding of this is there. And one more thing, I can just go and see and I keep on adding the methodology if I want. And was there any intervention that was done? That also I can see what was the outcome measured. So if it's there, then the intervention is here. So in this, the intervention in the first article, it was not it's not there. So, and then you can also see, you can keep on add your findings in columns, and then you can summarize, you can download, and then you can write some sort of like annotated bibliography. So if you're happy with it, read it, and then you can select, and then you can export, and you can copy this to your file, and then even the number of citations is appearing. So if you read by this, then you can you can select the paper whether you really want to view this paper more in detail, or you just want to eliminate from your list of reading. So here what happens is when we are doing a literature review, especially the conceptual literature review, you can in your research methodology, you can say what was your inclusion criteria and what was your exclusion criteria and all that. So this is a very good one. This also is worth spending time to look in and for search for the information that you would like to or wish to have. So we have seen the elicit also how it works. Consensus is ready for us, I think. Let's see. Maybe I will take about capital structure or something. Yeah. Capital. So consensus also works. It helps us to synthesize, and this I have already told, right? Yes, fine. So these are the major 4 tools. I call it as tools for researcher, which helps us to prepare ourselves for the literature review or conceptual paper or finding our research gap. Especially when I do this, I find a lot of research gap in the sense things have not been done in a particular sector, or it has been over-researched in one particular area. So there is a need for researching more. So our research gap, justification of a research gap is very important. And it also helps us to frame our research problem statement. So this is one of the very important things that we can look into it. And then we have size space. Now this size space is basically for manuscript publication and also help in the research related to scientific aspect. So what we are looking for, what we are looking at, you can look into it. So I think this needs to be paid, and we need to have, science spaces come. So what we want, so literature review you want, or you want to ask a question from PDF, then if you want to ask a question from PDF, you can upload a PDF file here. So let me see if I have any PDF file. Okay, I have here in National Heart Center. Okay, I have a file here. Let me add this file. I can drop this here. So this file is uploading, and then it is giving me. So it is talking about factors influencing the nurse performance for patient undergoing cardiac catalyzation. So here it is talking. So I can use a ready-made, you can see here the method used. So I can see it's searching and it will give. So it says that there is descriptive exploratory design was utilized for this study. So maybe we can use the same thing, we can say, and then there was a questionnaire where it is said. So we can ask a question, we can interact with this tool, and then we can ask questions on what was the research question, what was the aim of the study, what was the aim of the study. You can say this, and it gives me in words and it gives me with citation. So it becomes very simple and easy. It takes me to the page where I have taken. So the aim of the study was to assess the nurse performance regarding patients undergoing cardiac surgery and capitalization. Yes. So it evaluates the knowledge, performance, and factors influencing the nurse performance. So this is how we can use. So this is a very useful tool. In fact, it's very interactive. You can take it. And the one thing we have to see, because I'm not sure about the plagiarism. I'm again and time and again I'm telling you about this is because we need to be very cautious when we are using the information extracted from AI tools. See that you can rewrite because it's very simple now. So you see, instead of reading the whole page or whole PDF file of 11 pages, I can just see this and I can write it in my own words, and I can acknowledge in my literature review the author, and then I can put this reference and everything. So this is a very important tool which you can also use it, especially for your literature review. Apart from this, we have our normal chat GTP. This I don't encourage, but then it's a part of AI tool. So I thought I will tell you. Now, chat PDF also does something like same like Science Space, but chat PDF will just give you a summary of the PDF file that you're uploading as page wise. For example, let me use the same PDF file or some other PDF file. Let me go. Okay. So I don't know what is this text article available here. Okay, let me put here this. So this is talking about Gen Y and Z. Okay, yeah. This I was taking a class for the students. So you can see here it is giving me in chat GDP, chat PDF, it's giving me a question itself is generated, which I can ask. If I'm satisfied with that question, I can click onto that, and then it definitely gives me some ideas and thoughts. But again, I think this will take the plagiarism from AI tool will shoot up because it's fully AI generated here. The others are also there, but then if you see the intensity of the information that has been extracted is very high. So you can you need to just use this tool for understanding the whole PDF file, and then you can just use it as you want. You can also type what type of you can also type a question here on asking like I can type a question here and I can find out. So I can also add new file here. I can make comparison. So you can look into all these things, and then you can, I think definitely some of you might have used this tool. So you can put a question and you can also ask about it. Actually, my laptop is having some problem because it fell down today. That's why it's not taking me to the desired thing. Yeah. Fine. You can generate and you can ask questions. So let me type a question here. I can also see here, it is enabling me to rewrite, summarize, but trust me, this is not going to help you out in minimizing your AI plagiarism issue. So please look into that. Now, apart from this basic tools which we have for AI researchers, AI tool for researchers, we have other things like bibliometric analysis and all that. Now, I think the time given to me is how much more time I have? So it's almost time.
Ma'am, we have 5 more minutes, ma'am.
5 more minutes. Okay. If given the opportunity next time, I will talk about the bibliometric analysis. Now, other tools which helps in writing. This is like a research assistant. Is Trinica. Trinica also helps in checking grammars and like Grammarly. So this is one of the tool that is there. And apart from this, apart from Trinica, we have um, Plague. This also helps in checking AI. Plagiarism checker is there, but I have not used this, so I cannot say about this. But you can look into it and you can research on this, and then you can see how it working. But Trinica, yes, to some extent it helps. And then we have other tools like PaperPal. But again, PaperPal now has been as a paid version. So you have to subscribe to use this software. So apart from this, we can do some sort of bibliometric analysis using RStudio and BiblioShiny, which will take another few hours. So I just skip in onto this. And this is my some of the references which help me to identify the AI tools for researchers. Thank you. And if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Thank you. How to get my research paper displayed? There is some discussion chat.
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, okay, fine. Let me move on. So there is a question which.
Ma'am, your voice is so feeble, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, now it's perfect, ma'am.
Okay. So, ma'am, how can to get my research paper displayed in these AI website? The articles which from the journal or from the website? It is from the journal, sir. We just helps in when your paper is being listed or Scopus, it enters into Scopus database. See some of the website which I showed you, like Science Direct and Rabbit, AI tool, Research Rabbit. All these things are coming from the authentic Scopus journal publication. So it is not coming from the website. Hope I have answered your question. And then please provide bibliometric tool name. Okay, the tool name is BiblioShiny. That is, we use. Let me type here. We through RStudio. We reach to BiblioShiny. So if you permit me, I can show you how to go to BiblioShiny. If you have time, I can show you how to go about this. See, what you need to do is, shall I?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just 2 minutes. Huh? See, already I have RStudio downloaded. So to download this RStudio, you need to download your R software. This is very, very important. Without R software, RStudio will not function fully. So what we can do is we can go to RStudio. I have downloaded this and I have kept. And going to bibliometric analysis, you have to unpack certain tools. So you can go to the tools on top here, and then you can say install package. So I have to install only BiblioShiny package here, bibliometric package. So I will say bibliometric package, I will say install. So automatically you can see in the left side, it is showing, it is installing, and then just a second. Okay, once it is installed and completed, successfully unpacked is there. So then it comes to an next line with which blinks there. What I have to do is I have to say type library.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, your screen, whether you share your screen or not, ma'am.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Thank-
Sorry, because I stopped immediately, no? So let me share. Okay, let me start from the first then. So now you can see my screen, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So what you need to do is you need to download first R software, then download R Studio software. Once you download the R Studio software, it looks like this. The page will look like this. From here, I have to go to the top here, tools, and then I have to install the package. So now I need a package only for my bibliometric analysis. So I have to unpack the bibliometric analysis. So I will say tool, and then I will say install package, and then I will go here and I will say bibliometric. So I just say install. So when I'm doing this, the bibliometric package is getting installed. And then if you see here, after installation, okay, I have to push this on top. Fine. After installation, it successfully uninstalled your package, and then it comes, a blink sign will appear here and new line will appear. Now here what I have to do first is I have to type library and say bibliometric. Then I have to say enter. So now it will take a process to extract files for bibliometric analysis. After that successfully, then it says the last line. To start BiblioShiny application, we have to type this. So after that, I have to type BiblioShiny. I need not type anything, just within open bracket and close bracket, and then I say okay. It will take automatically to BiblioShiny. Now, the only drawback of this is you have to finish your analysis. You have to finish your analysis in one go. Otherwise, you have to do the same process from RStudio. You have to come here, and because it doesn't store your data or it does not store your analysis, you have to download in one go. So you be very sure what you want. So you have your database. You can load your database. Basically, to import, we say import data. Basically, the data that is accepted for BiblioShiny analysis is only Web of Science from Scopus, from Dimension, or from Open Alex. I don't know what it is. Lens, then for PubMed, yeah, from Cochrane Library. I have worked with Web of Science, Scopus, Dimension I have not seen, but PubMed I have done, and Cochrane Library I have done. So for example, I have downloaded the Scopus database. Now, Scopus database will be like you have to search the information from Scopus, do your inclusion, exclusion, and all that, and then you download your file, which we call it as, it will be like an Excel file, but it is SCV file. Now, SCV file, yeah, I have something on SCV file. I don't know what is this file, but let's go into the SCV file. Here it is there on mediating variables. Okay. I have something on Scopus database, which I have downloaded for the analysis, but I don't know what it is, but let's look into it. So I say open, and then I can say start. So it is uploaded. Now it is checking whether my database is excellent or not. So it says I have 40 document information in my Scopus database, that is SCV file, which I had downloaded. And you can see everything is showing excellent. and even the corresponding author is good. The keyword key plus is acceptable, and science catalog is completely missing. So we don't want that. What we want is all the abstract is needed, affiliation, author, science reference, I mean cited references and all that. So what I can do is I can say close, and then see here everything is appearing. Now from here, what I have to do is I can go and make the trend. Suppose if I want to know the annual trend of publication, I can see the annual trend of publication is happening over the years. I can go and I can make the changes, download this graph, or I want a threefold analysis. Now, threefold analysis comes very nicely. Permit me, sorry for taking your time, but you can see I can do it with authors, and I can take from the countries where they belong, and I can use the keywords. So maximum, I want the first 20 authors. I have 40 papers, but I want only, it's better to do less numbers so that I can say the first 10 or first 20, and the picture also looks nice. So when I do this, see here, I get. So this is about construction and big data. Yeah. So I see, you can see here, the authors, mostly the publication, the database having authors from US, from Canada, followed by the other country. And this also helps me to analyze or understand the key features of publications, from where it is coming and what are the keywords that they are using, that machine learning, and especially the construction plan and inflow. So this is about what is the impact of machine learning on construction project success. This was with one student I did the analysis. That's why the database is showing here. So like this, I can do a lot of analysis. You can see everything, but one problem with this software is that I have to finish all the analysis, and I can save this. See, I can say plus. It will take some time. You need some patience to do bibliography. It gets added. So when I go down last for the report, so what is added? The threefold field plot diagram is available here. So this I can download and I export the report. I can export. One very interesting thing that can be seen is you can do a thematic analysis, you can do clustering, you can do cloud. This is very nice. The frequent words, the word cloud also you can do. So I want some word cloud of first 20 words. I can say okay, and see a beautiful thing comes up. So project management, and then it is linking to machine learning and construction project and all that. So I can do this. There are many things. You can just, when you're free and when you have peace of mind, you just look into your research, be very sure what you want to do, and then you can start looking for this. One more very interesting, the last thing that I can show is about countries' production over the years. Okay. It gives this over the years, countries' scientific production. If I do, it appears like a world map. See here. So this world map, sorry, my computer, something has happened. Okay. So I can see that most of the papers published are from China, 22, China, US, and Canada, followed by Australia, Iran. So this also helps me to identify the gap. I have to run this. Sorry, something has happened, so that's why. Okay, see this world map? So I can download this world map, and then I can say how many publications have happened across each country. The dark colors are the most publication coming. The lighter ones are the next followed, and very light ones are there. The gray ones where the publications have never appeared. So this is how you can work with BiblioShiny. Sorry for taking your time. So, but any AI tool, which you see, needs a time consuming, because you have to go and research on it. For making reference writing, yes, reference writing, there is no AI tool. We have something called as EndNote. So EndNote is one of the important tool which helps you to do the automatic citation and references, but manually you have to feed in those names and the author, year and name. So the citations and references can be generated as per the publications requirement, journal publication requirement. Yes. Any other question? Sorry if I have missed something.
Ma'am, there's one question, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, you talked about AI apps for mediation and moderation analysis. Please tell something relating to that. And can R be used for meta analysis?
No, R cannot be used. See, R software can be used for meta-analysis, but then R meta-analysis needs a completely different tool. That I need one full day. One day fully, 1 hour for that, because this is what I did for the Royal Hospital in the beginning. I don't know whether the file is here. It requires some completely different meta-analysis. I don't know whether this is the one. Okay. For meta-analysis, we need a software which is coming from, I don't know. You can do from the Insightful, you can take the information. It is something like, these are the tools it's something called as Kadima and COVID.
Screen not visible, ma'am.
Okay. Sorry. Sorry, Vaidegi, because today what happened was my laptop, it slipped and fell down. So,
Sorry.
yeah.
Okay, ma'am, we understand.
Okay. இது வந்து we need one full day, Vaidegi. Okay. One second. I will share. Meta-analysis, if you see, I did one session with the Royal Hospital, that is for the heart center. That was very long back. If you see, we have a lot of software for doing the meta-analysis. Like we have review manager. We call it as Raveman. Raveman is basically taking all the data's software from the Cochrane review we can see, and then we can do. Or there is something called as Kadima. This worked very well. But then again, as I told you, you need to have certain database only from certain journal articles, which will help you to do your meta-analysis. There is one more thing called as Ryan, which is free. It's an open access web platform. So there are many tools like this. And then I think I remember doing the meta-analysis as a sample for them. How do you do the literature review? Like in meta-analysis, we have to talk about a systematic way. How many articles you have extracted, and how many you filtered, and based on the inclusion and exclusion criteria. So this needs another one session fully to focus on these analysis. When you do the meta-analysis, what happens? Your results will appear like this. That is from the authors, the quantitative data are extracted and the mean values appear. And based on that, you can give your findings. So it needs more understanding and time to explain the meta-analysis. Mediation and sorry. Yeah, mediating and moderating variables. No, I just said AI tool can be identified to understand the variables and define them as independent or dependent and moderating or mediating variables. That you can do. Within SPSS itself, now we have macro process. You can add that macro process of Haynes mediation macro process, and then you can do your mediating and moderating analysis using SPSS itself. That is your quantitative analysis, no, that you want to do. So any other question left out?
Over to Vaidehi, gentlemen. Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Any doubts now, Vaidehi, ma'am? Participants, those who would like to share your feedback, and unmute and share your feedback so that our next proposal could be with a betterment and improvement session.
Yeah,
Anyone would like? Yeah.
one last question is about Biblos. Do we need to mention the software? Yes, we need to mention the software because all the graphs and everything which you have generated from Biblo Shiny, we need to mention that. So the source down, if you see, we have to mention the sources. It's very important.
Ma'am, most of the participants wanted you to share the PPT, ma'am.
Yeah, definitely. I
ma'am.
will send it to you, Vaidegi. No problem.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Any other participants you wanted to ask anything to Rukshana, ma'am? Lot of appreciation from participants, ma'am.
Thank you. I can give a session on meta-analysis. You can arrange. This is coming from Dr. Smita. Yeah, no problem.
Participants, please unmute your mic and say your feedback about the FDP.
Anyone? You can unmute now and you can give your open feedback. Yes, we will post the feedback link now. Kindly unmute and you can give your feedback, and our Rukshana madam is also here. Any specific questions you want to ask, you can ask. Ma'am, I think it's asking permission, ma'am. So you can maybe unmute them, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, unmute everyone so that they can.
Okay, ma'am. Participants, please.
Yeah, now we
Madam.
can unmute.
Hello. Madam, good
Hello?
evening.
Yes, yes.
I am
Yes,
Professor Dr. Manavalan speaking.
Yes, sir.
Madam has done a wonderful presentation. The two new researchers, this topic is very relevant. And it will be more useful. And definitely it will give, Madam has given very good input. Thank you. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Dr.
for organizers. And thank you for the resource speaker. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you.
Madam, good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Ma'am, I'm Dr. Meena from Fatima College, Madurai.
Okay.
And I'm attending all the 7 sessions what you conducted for the past 1 week. I've completed my PhD research 7 years back, but I wanted to see the updations what are there in research field. And really all these 7 sessions what we undergone has given us new insights on research. And it is not only for the new researchers, it is also for those who have already completed their PhD thesis or those who got doctorate. Thanks to Patrician College for organizing such a wonderful session with eminent speakers, resourceful speakers from different parts of the world. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so
so much, ma'am. Any other participants?
Thank you, ma'am. The session was very useful, a week-long session, but lot of valuable inputs, lot of new learning. Thanks to the management of the Petition College. Wonderful sessions organized, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I think we are a privileged lot.
Thank you, Santosh.
Any other participant?
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I have one doubt about it. The full paper we have to submit it. Now the time is very easy, but the paper publication is very tough one. So plagiarism, regarding plagiarism, it depends upon the journal. How much they are accepted, ma'am, whether Scopus or careless journal, and then whatever. How much of plagiarism they have to accept? And because we are using AI tools for presenting the submitting the paper and sometimes, and then how much plagiarism they are accepted depends upon the journal.
Rukshana, ma'am, are you there?
Yes, yes, I'm there.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
actually, it is not the percentage. What matters for the journal is whether the full line is being copy paste or 2 lines or 3 lines. Even if it's showing overall 5% or 10%, sometimes even the 2 lines can lead to a problem. So basically, what we do is we have from our college a Turnitin login name and password with us. So we check the plagiarism by making a setting like non-depository, and then we check ourselves and then we send to the journal. So that helps us to revise and even check the AI percentage. So definitely, since I don't take any AI information, so I'm confident about that. But I just look into the plagiarism by myself. I check. So as I told you, there is some software like you can go Trinika and then check. The software is free and definitely it doesn't get deposited. But you can have a test drive. That is, you just put a simple research which is not going for publication and just check whether it's showing plagiarism or not. So that is the only way which we can do. So we have the Turnitin link, username and password specially provided by the university. So we are using that software before submitting the journal paper. We ourselves check and then we submit. So it is not the percentage. See, some journal may say 20%, but that journal may not be a Scopus journal. So just it differs. Some journal, even with 50% they publish, which is not a Scopus journal. It's just money-making journal, we can say. Hope I answered your question. Thank you, Dr. Revati.
Any other participant? You want to ask anything?
Okay. Yes, fine. Thank you, ma'am. Can you want to vote on that?
Good evening, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Little closer to the mic, please. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening to all. Myself, Dr. Chandrakant from University of Lucknow. It is a really very interesting and very insightful sessions. All those sessions, 7 days. And only thing that I want to tell is that since we are so busy here, and even though the workshop was happening in the evening, I didn't get much time. Though I used to open my mobile app, but most of the time the key things I missed it. So it is a request from the organizers if they can provide the video. But overall, definitely all those knowledge that has been shared is excellent, and that has enriched a lot. And I'm really thankful for that.
Oh, yes, sir, definitely. The 7 days of FDP.
Thank you, sir. Definitely noted your point. We will do the needful, sir. Any other participants?
Yes, Vaidehi ma'am, we'll say a big thanks to all the participants, like who are giving their feedback in the chat box. Maybe they may not able to unmute them, but they are grateful.
Ma'am, your voice is not audible, ma'am.
Yes, Vaidehi ma'am, we can see the feedback in the chat box. Many of them are not able to unmute themselves, but they are grateful to give their feedback in the chat box. Thank you, participants, for all those who are giving your feedback in the chat box.
Thank you, ma'am, for your insights and contributions, which truly enriched our learning experience, ma'am. Thank you, everyone, for your active participations and engagement throughout the sessions. As we conclude this remarkable journey, let's remember the words of Isaac Newton. If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants. Together, we have scaled new heights of knowledge and understanding. Now, let's embrace the future of research with enthusiasm and determination. Now, I welcome Dr. A.V. Chellama, ma'am, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Commerce, Patrician College of Arts and Science, Chennai, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Vinod. Good evening, one and all. First and foremost, thanks goes to God Almighty for making the whole endeavor a great success. For the past 7 days, we have been listening to motivating resource persons who enlightened us with their wonderful speeches. I sincerely thank our management and principal for helping us by arranging to improve ourselves. I am grateful to all our resource persons who have decked our program with their informative lectures. Their speeches will remain with us and guide us throughout our career. Thank you, sirs and madams. Next, I would like to thank our HOD ma'am for her guidance and help all along the program. Thank you, ma'am, for your everlasting kindness. I sincerely thank our colleagues who take part in this program with a great enthusiasm. I must mention our students who have joined hands with us as MCs. Some have welcomed, while some have proposed out of thanks. Thank you, beloved students. Hope you have also gained experience with this program. No online meeting can be considered successful without the participation of the members who joined it. My heart is brimming with gratitude for the participants. Thank you so much. My hearty thanks to one and all once again. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Participants, feedback link is posted in the chat box. Please fill the feedback form. Vaidehi ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Rukshana ma'am, are you there?
Yes, dear.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Rukshana ma'am, thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah, all credit goes to the organizers, the conveners, Vaidehi ma'am and Chellama ma'am. Both of you, thank you so much for your tireless effort for the entire 7 days. Thank you all the research scholars, and thank you my team members.
Yeah, I take the opportunity to thank our team captain, Dr. Unica, Head Department of Commerce, for all the support and her guidance. And very special mention to Dr. Chellama ma'am for her responsibility and accountability throughout the session. and all the research scholars. Thank you so much. And my bestie, Dr. Rukshana, you joined us on the 7th day of FTP. It's really wonderful, Rukshana ma'am. And you are like our regular colleague to our college. That we are really, really very, very grateful to you and our sincere gratitude for that. Thank you so much, Rukshana ma'am. You are wonderful as usual. And many of them are even advise us to take more sessions with you on meta analysis. Definitely in future, we will join with you and we will do a lot of sessions.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Vaidegi. Thank you so much. I really love sharing the information that little I have. Sure, definitely we can have one session on meta-analysis. Maybe we can have 2 days session because it cannot be finishing in a day, no? That's why. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Yeah, participant, those who are asking about the certificates, please do fill in your feedback form. Your certificate will be released soon, maybe a couple of days. Thank you, everyone. See you. Stay back in the WhatsApp group so that you get information about our future programs. Thank you, one and all. See you.
Vaidegi ma'am.